sorry. It's a little dark. But what if I told you with the meta stuff on Facebook and these different big companies, well, let's just say the way they're going to maintain the world's population under a certain amount is basically they're going to upload people. And you're going to be, there's a lot of weird stuff going on. But all I can tell people is they need to start deleting their secondary accounts. Basically, they need to start somehow consolidating their accounts into one account. Otherwise, they need to delete their accounts and start completely over. And that's to be honest. Because I've been in a battle. I don't know if it's necessarily what's exactly, but I've basically been in a battle with my own accounts on Facebook and stuff like that, on the sense of someone keeps basically hacking into my accounts, and every time I log into one and log out of the other, all this stuff, I end up losing it, and it's like, no, those are mine. And all I can advise to people is they'll want to start deleting their accounts, that any extra accounts they have. I know I'm going to need to do the same thing, even though I don't really want to because of all the pictures and stuff of family and everything. I just know that I'm at the point, because of what's been going on, I might have to I'm going to probably have to delete all of my accounts and completely start over. Because, that is the only advice I can really give people right now. If you're experiencing any weird shit going on around you, and that's how all I'm going to address it as, I'm not going to address it directly. Sounds weird to different ones, but I'll just be honest, I kind of seen where we're going to be. And and in all honesty, I would rather, I don't mind places that are I don't mind a place that's quiet, it's peaceful, that type of stuff. Just the idea that, people are going to have their differences and they're going to have their words with each other. And I know people have to be mindful of tone and do all that stuff. I've had to learn that on my own. Also, I've had to, through all of this, I had to learn a lot of things. And I'll tell you right now, God has been one heck of a good teacher, and same with others. I'll just say it in that perspective. And I have nothing but freaking respect for it at this point. Like, I still have my autistic tendencies and everything. It's just, like I said, there's been some really weird stuff going on. And I'm not really sure what to say or think on it. Because I've got nothing but concerns right now. I do admit I have concerns for family, for the folks at home. And and in all reality, I would try and I guess you could say, stand my ground. But it's one of those things, it's like, there's just something really bad there. And I know for a fact, because Mom waited all these years until like yesterday or something like that. We knew that, at first she said there was a bunker or something under the house on the backside of the garage, and that there's, you know, even one going to, you know, over behind the neighbor's place, all this other stuff. And she waits till yesterday to say something. We knew there was something there, but we didn't know whether there was or not, because I don't know how many times we dug in the same spot where she kept saying there's something there, and we've never found it. She was like, there are these great big wooden boxes. Because there's two of them, one at each end of the house, basically. I can't help but have concern for that. Honestly, I would like to find my people. You know, yeah. I'd like to be able to find. Yeah, I'd like to find my people. You know, in all honesty, I mean, I got my puppies with me, but I'd also, you know, I just wish I could find somebody to meet someone. Because, yeah, I know I'm not capable of doing this on my own. I can't do it even without God. You know, I'll be honest with that. I can't do any of this. I can't, in essence, live this life without God. And I would very much like to have a companion and family again for once. This whole situation has been really kind of playing with my mind a little bit. And like, I don't know how much I keep expressing things to the family, you know, like, especially my folks. Like, you know, there's something really bad going on. Like, we've got to get away from this. And I don't know, I admit it's made me really nervous. And just trying to stay pretty much calm with it at the same time, because it's, in all honesty, I've never really experienced anything like this before. I mean, it's like, I looked at my dad tonight, and I was like, look, I'm trying to explain. I was like, I felt uncomfortable saying this, but it's like, each night it feels like a week. I noticed, like, the plants and all that stuff don't get necessarily watered on a regular. There's different things I've noticed. And I know it has to do with family selling itself out for its own gain. And like I said, I'd stand my ground, but honestly, like I said, I feel really alone and have been. I have my puppy dogs. Just, I'm feeling really alone, and honestly, this place, just a lot of weird stuff. And it's not bad, yet at the same time, this constant, like, yeah. If I could afford it, I'd go back. I'd go back to Hawaii, or I'd go to Texas, or I'd go to Florida, or I'd go to Missouri. I'd go somewhere else but here. Yet I'm stuck. I'm literally stuck. And other than my dogs, I don't really have a whole ton of help. And I'm more or less feeling my way through the dark, and I can tell you right now, it's very uneasy and uncomfortable. And I just want my family back. I miss all my family, and I don't understand why this stuff is going on. All because family, like, was jealous of something. And like I told my ex, I was like, you guys literally crucified me. Am I angry or anything like that? No, I just miss my family. I want my family back. And being here, I've lost everything. I've lost absolutely everything. I haven't lost faith or anything like that. Just, I've never dealt with anything like this before. And it's just nothing but trauma after trauma after trauma. And I just don't know how to explain things, and I just don't want to, create bigger problems than than anything like that. Yep. Like I said, I wish I could meet someone and actually have somewhere to go where I could actually, in all honesty, feel safe. I'm not feeling safe there at all anymore. Like, I feel in absolute danger there. Like, there's something really, really wrong. And yeah. Thankfully, the odd part of it is once we get so far away from that place, things start to ease off and all that. It's just, like I've said before, when it comes to the dogs, you get so far away and they'll start freaking out. Like, we have to turn around and go back. And, yeah. I wish I could explain to you the things that I've been seeing, and it's not hallucinations. I know what a hallucination is. And I'll be honest, back when I was a teen and the really early 20s, yeah, I had my little go at, hallucinogens a couple times there. I know what hallucinations are. And what I have been going through are not hallucinations. They're not. I have saw nothing but absolute freaking proof that God's real. I'm telling you. Absolute proof. In so many different ways, and even through, I guess you could say, in almost a negative way. But even through that, you're learning. Like, there's I'm like, I can't say it's bad or good. I'm learning. It's definitely experience, and it's telling me for a fact that yes, it's not. I don't just believe. I know, and I do know for a fact. And no, I just don't. In all honesty, I don't really feel safe. Not like I'm out wanting to go do anything to anybody and all that, because for some reason everybody seems to assume that's what's going to happen and all that shit. It's like, no. I'm not some crazy motherfucker. I mean, I question my sanity at times. But I wish I could help my folks. And I'm realizing I can't do it alone, and I really need my family's help. Like, there's something really wrong. And I don't have the knowledge or and stuff like that to really do that. And the fact that, yeah. Yeah, it's just really weird stuff. And anyways, I'm gonna leave this here because I'm just basically going on a random drive with the little butt heads, and more or less, I guess you could say, staying away from the house for right now. Because being there at the house, like I said, I don't feel safe one bit. Like, there's just something wrong. And I don't have anybody really to sit and actually teach me. And because some of the people around me, I can't trust them. All I can pick up is deception and lies. And a lot of it somehow revolves around my mom and dad and I. And I can't do it by myself, and I am worried about them. But yeah, what can you do? So, hope you all have a good night. Please be safe out there. And yeah, thanks for watching.